All right, guys, we are in Los Angeles County here in California, up in the mountains. We're driving in a city called Sylmar, and there's supposedly some crashed cars up here. These are some leads I've gotten from Desert Adventures, I believe. Let's get on the road and see if we can make it to any of these. There's about 3 or 4 of them, supposedly. Let's be careful when we cross the street. I got snake boots on, guys, so we should be good. Here, there's no cliffs, but where we're going is a different story. Let's get on the road. All right, so this road's called Little Tujunga Road. I've turned off some of these areas. I'm just looking over. Very, very thick vegetation. Even if we find the car, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go down into it. What is this over here? I think this is all private property in here. Alright guys, we're just going to leave the car there. I'll lock it and we're going to walk down and look off some of these turns up ahead. Alright guys, I thought there was going to be something here because of how the road is. But they would just pull, if there was a crash here, they would just pull it down from below. There's a road right below us. As you can see, this road comes this way and does a crazy U. And then comes back up this way and shoots up this way. But there's supposedly a lot of cars on these roads. Let's try to find them. All right, we're still on the same road. Right here is a really crazy bend in the road. And before the guardrails, the cars would fly off right here. And you would pretty much die. It's so far down. But I just don't see any cars from here. I could put the drone in the air, but it takes so much time to set everything up. I'm just going to focus on what I know. And I know where there's some from the GPS coordinates I've been sent. So let's just focus on those. But yeah, look how far down this goes. I don't believe you would survive if you crashed off this cliff and flew off. Not just down to there, guys. There's another level below that. It goes down a couple hundred feet. You would probably perish. Let's get back on the road. Keep looking. I just wanted to look over in this area. Guys, it's pretty crazy. Some of these areas, you could see people have been tearing down the electrical wires and scrapping them. There's a couple areas I've turned down below. You can see the lower cables, which I think is like cable, not electricity. The people have pulled them down just to scrap it. People are really going crazy with scrapping copper and stuff right now. It's ridiculous. Alright guys, let's get back on the road. Alright guys, we made it to one of the first areas that I had on my list, and I can't go down this, as you could tell, but I'd like to show you the vehicle. You could see it. It's weird, it's right where I parked. If you look right here, you can see the vehicle there that's crashed off the side from back in the day. I'm sure there's ways down there, but we're just not going to try this one. It's just too dangerous. I mean, you could possibly hike in from the bottom going down through here, but you'd have to walk miles just to get in here, I believe. Unless there's another way in, I don't know. I want to show you guys this flower that's blooming right here. It only blooms once, I believe, and then it dies. But look at this, guys. I forget what it's called, but it's some type of yucca. And from what I've been told, these little flowers are edible, actually. Wow, look how far down this goes. Alright guys, I don't have a windsock for this recording, so let's switch back to the GoPro so there's no wind noise. Alright guys, we're at the second location. There's supposedly a vehicle here somewhere. I don't see it, but the vegetation is so thick in some areas, it's over 8 to 10 feet tall. So the vehicle could be buried pretty much anywhere. I'm looking for here. I see a lot of trash off the side over there. Someone's been throwing trash off the side, but a lot of times when you drive to different angles, you can see different things that you missed when you were standing on the opposite side. We're not going to attempt this because we don't even know what's here. We're going to continue on to the third location on the same road. Guys, do you hear what's above me? These electrical wires are making a buzzing and popping noise. Scary. Let's continue on. If we can't get to a vehicle on this road, we're going to go to another destination. I have to film one video a week to try to put out videos every Saturday. I'm trying to put videos out every Saturday about 6 o'clock in the morning. So if we can't get to this car, we're off to a next location. We have to film something today and actually get to it. These cars off these weird cliffs where you can't see nothing, I'm not really interested in those. I have to actually see the vehicle and see that there's an opportunity to get to it, or else I usually won't try it. I'm gonna just keep walking this edge just in case I spot something, but I really doubt it. There could be something, but if there is, I'll turn the camera back on. Stay with me, guys. Guys, look, I was walking behind these guardrails over here, and here's a perfect example of what I was telling you. The people are pulling the stuff from the power lines and stripping it and pulling the copper out of it, I believe. Ridiculous. Guys, I seen another tree up here, or a cactus that's blooming. When I get back up there, I'll show you guys it, and then we'll head on to the third vehicle. Alright guys, this is a really tall one. That's actually level with the ground that we're walking on, but it's probably 12 to 13 feet tall, I'm guessing. And I've seen people actually pull these flowers off and eat them. Right here. I guess that's edible. And like I said earlier, this plant is going to die after it blooms. After it hits maturity, it dies. Unbelievable. Back on the road, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, I switched to the iPhone to show you guys something really cool. I'm not sure what that is. Look at that. That could have been possibly cut as a fire break. I could be wrong. It appears to me that it's all gravel. I don't think it's natural. I'm not sure what that is. But I've never seen that before. If you listen closely, you can hear there's water running down here. Guys, I've walked a lot of these turnouts. I have not spotted any other vehicles than the first one that we found that was buried off that cliff. But this is a very quiet road. Not a lot of people travel out here. I think that's why there's so much trash thrown off the side. But we're gonna get back on the road. We have another car that's somewhere up here. Hopefully we can get to it. If not, we're gonna possibly drive out to Santa Clarita, California. All right, guys, I turned out on another turnout. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. Unbelievable. I just pulled off over here to see if there's any cars off this cliff, but this is ridiculous. Now the county of Los Angeles has to come clean this. I don't see nothing down in here. It looks like it's a lot of trash that people have been throwing over, so let's continue on. Our next car is about a mile up the road. But guys, this is just crazy. Unbelievable. Mountains so beautiful, and then you have stuff like this. Guys, I had second thoughts when I was driving out here. So I wasn't thinking we're gonna be able to find some vehicles out here, but where my vehicle is pinpointed, I don't see it. I don't think it's here. I think it's possibly been pulled out. We could even probably tie a rope here and shoot down, but let me keep walking this turn and see if I can spot something else, because the last vehicle that we're looking for, I don't believe is here. And guys, I'm starting to wonder, that guy had full leathers on. Did you see that? Guys, remember we were talking about that weird gravel thing that went up the hill? I think it's possibly a road, but I could be wrong. It could just be some type of natural gravel bar, because I actually seen a road that goes down over there. Guys, some days are going to be like this where you can't find vehicles. Yeah, I don't see anything. The vehicle's supposed to be like right here, and there's nothing there. It's possibly been pulled out. Or it could have been buried with just overgrowth. Sometimes trees just grow over it and you can't see it. That happens a lot also. Guys, look at this Slim Jim right here to break into cars. Isn't that a Slim Jim? I don't know. Alright guys, it looks like we're going to Santa Clarita. We're gonna have to do a long hike. I got water and I have food, so we should be okay, but let's get on the road, guys, and just try to find something today. My car has to be hiked to and touched today. Stay with me. Alright guys, we drove all the way out here to Canyon Country off the 14 freeway. And there is no way in. I'm not going to trespass on someone's land like this. Filming inquiries. They probably shoot movies and stuff out here. It's beautiful hills and stuff, but I just don't think it's going to happen today, guys. We're going to have to go in my phone and try to find something else out here. We're very far from home. I want to get something filmed today, so let me get my phone and see where the third one's going to be. Give me a second. I didn't know this was going to happen. The vehicle's up in here off these mountain cliffs. It's way back in there, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I could even possibly call this number and ask them for permission to go on their land. In the future, who knows? Let's get back in the car and regroup. Alright guys, it's 12:41 in the afternoon. This is our last location. I'm 100% certain that we'll get to this vehicle. Thank God. I've been driving around California for the last 2 or 3 hours just trying to locate a vehicle. I have a lot of leads, but not in this area. So look how nice this neighborhood is. I went and parked my car up in the neighborhood, and this is the trail down to the actual canyon. It's funny, I filmed out here before, filmed everything, and my buddy from Arizona, it's called That One Channel in AZ, he said, hey man, there's a vintage car out there you missed. I was like, there's no way. I filmed everything. He goes, no, you missed a car, man. So I marked it on my GPS and I never returned today, since I was only about 38 miles away from our last location. I'm just gonna come out here and film it really quick just so we have a video. Today was very unpredicted. I thought I was gonna have a video at my first location, but it just didn't turn out that way. Sometimes life's that way, guys. It's very unpredictable. You just don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of history out here. I think they were pumping oil out here in this canyon. This is what I believe. Could be wrong, but we'll take a look around. I filmed out here before, but maybe there's something we missed, but I know for sure there's a vintage car out here because I was alerted of it. Let's see if we can get to it without too many problems. Stay with me, guys. When you get back on the trail, I'll turn on the camera. All right, guys. Just want to mention something. At the end of this video, I'll fly the drone, but the houses you see in the background, this is one of the most expensive areas to live in Simi Valley. This is Chatsworth. It's an extremely nice area. You guys can't see it when I turn the GoPro around because it's so far, but just warning you guys, don't look at the real estate in Simi Valley or Chatsworth thinking it's going to be cheap, because it's not. All right, guys. The vegetation's super thick, as you can see, but the vehicle's out here somewhere. I haven't marked on my GPS. Let's see how close we could get to it. Hopefully we could find it. It's out here somewhere within a few hundred feet, but the vegetation's so high you just can't see it from this main hiking trail. A lot of people don't know it exists, but it's on my GPS, so I know it's here. Hey guys, it appears the beehive is gone that used to be in here. There used to be a beehive in here, and the bees were going crazy. Now we can get up close and take a good look at it now that the bees aren't in here. Really cool. Oh, the bees are still here, look. They're flying in and out right there. Okay, let's be careful. Let me double check my GPS, guys, and see how much farther it is. Alright guys, I made it to another layer, and there's bees here also. I'll use my iPhone so I can zoom in and show you guys. Let's keep going that way. Alright guys, I can only bushwhack so much. But I can't get to this vehicle because the terrain is just so crazy. Not the terrain, the shrubs. I think we need to be over there somewhere, possibly. I mean, I don't know how a car got over here, but there's actually a piece of machinery or something right here. I think our best bet is to try to cross right in here and then try to like wiggle through somehow. Makes you wonder how this vehicle even got out here. Over time, everything changes. Everything. Guys, I'm lost. It shows the vehicle's like 100 feet up that way, but I can't even get through this stuff. So I don't know if I should just stop and go home or what I should do, but I don't know. Wow. It's that way. an old table, or I don't know. And it doesn't look that old, but possibly 50s, 60s, I'm guessing. I don't know. Guys, I double checked my GPS. I was going that way. I actually need to be going about this way, and we're not far from it. Let's see if we can locate it. Makes me wonder, when is the last time someone's actually touched this vehicle? If we ever get to it. Have the proper clothing to get to it, because I'm sprayed with permethrin like you wouldn't believe. Go this way. Go through here. Here's a cable. Alright guys, let me double check my GPS and see where we stand. Guys, I was just taking a video with my cell phone, telling my buddy that I can't find this car that I'm turning around, and I could see it through the brush. Holy cow, I could see it, guys. Let me try to break some of this. Holy cow. Holy cow. Alright guys, I'm gonna dust myself off. Give me a second. But this is so cool. I wonder when the last time has somebody hiked to this, so is what I'm wondering. I just fell in this ravine. I tried to jump across and I slipped, but I'm okay. But I like how the vehicle's not covered by shrubs. It makes great photos. And when we fly the drone at the end of the video, we'll be able to locate it easily. You guys, we made it. I don't know when is the last time someone's hiked to this, but I would say it's been years. Just want to view this vehicle from the back, but can I jump across this without injuring myself? This thing ain't gonna collapse, is it? Should be good. Wow, so cool. Rad. This tree's dead. We could just walk right through here, actually. Super cool. I want to see if I can kneel down and get down in there and take a great photo of it. I don't see no snakes down in there. Maybe I should just stay up here because that's a long drop. Let's take the photo from here. Guys, I learned in life you gotta take a lot of pictures because a lot of these you never return to, you know? So I try to remember to film as much as possible and take as many photos as possible. Ow. Looks like someone's tried to pry this open before, look. Either that or there's a bush in here. Oh no, it's open. I pray there's no beehive in here or I'm screwed. I don't see one, guys. I just want to get low so you guys can see the back of this car. It's really hard to bend down back here because of all these shrubs, but you guys could understand why. And I keep trying not to fall back in there. Guys, I could just walk through here. I don't like walking edges like this because there could be a snake tucked in right here. So let me go back the way I came. Jump back across. Yeah, guys, I've learned that, oh, there's a beehive. Well, there's bees flying in and out of here. There might be a small hive in there or something, I'm guessing. So cool. Here's the firing order, guys. 153624. It's kind of cool how this tree's growing through it. Well, it's actually a bush, but somehow it learned to survive even with all this stuff in its way. It kept growing. Guys, I gotta go home. I got a phone call. Somebody wants to buy something off me that I found in a storage unit, and today's the only day they could really do it, so I need to rush home. But it's about a 2-hour drive, maybe an hour and a half from here, and I need to still put the drone in the air, so we need to get moving. Let me take final photos, guys. We're gonna get back on the road and we're out of here. Stay with me. Guys, since we're here and we're probably never gonna come back, let's take a look at the interior, or what's left of the dash and all that. Stuck in this stuff. Guys, for those of you who are just new followers, my pants are sprayed with permethrin. They are soaked with permethrin. But I still look around to make sure nothing's crawling on me. This was a small, cool car at one time. All right, guys, let's get back to the main trail so we can put the drone in the air. All right, guys, so I wanted to make it to this concrete pad just to have somewhere to set up my drone and not have nothing around me. I pretty much just walked through 4 feet of these weird sticker plants just to get here. You can see my little trail I took, but I just wanted like a little safe zone to set up everything, take my shirt off, you know, try to see if I have anything in my shirt, dust my pants off, set up the drone and fly from here. Just so you guys could see, we were just over there hiking next to that piece of machinery, and then we hiked back in there to roughly like right in there somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll launch the drone from here. We'll go look at the car, but maybe we'll shoot the drone past the car to see if there's anything else deeper in that canyon. That could have been an entrance to a mine or something. I don't know, but from what I was told, they pumped oil out here back in the day. Could be wrong. If anybody knows about this area, please correct me. Let's put the drone in the air Peace, guys.